So we made a beeline for the border yesterday, crossed over Tijuana, and got to our camp here at Tijuana River Valley Park. And look what it has. No, it's got yurts. And it has helicopters patrolling the border, keeping America safe. San Diego Car Wash, the best car wash I've ever used. It's the best car wash I've ever used.
I agree with that.
Look at the foam, baby. And the zombie cruiser's looking pretty good too. Got all of Mexico off of it. Is this the happy cow? It is. The pilgrimage is complete. Steve has made it to Ursa Minor. And they're open. Oh my goodness.
I have the Ursa Minor. Hey, how you doing? We've been traveling around the U.S.
Yeah, you can tell by the age of the paint that.
Huh.
Wow.
So I guess inside of the JK now as well, the hatch panels are they're the square, the rectangular, not the funky shape. Yeah.
So this is the first time we've taken out the Scottle because we are having a family picnic with Steve's brother Ron and his wife Kristen and his kids Remy and Ellie.
Wherever they are.
They're going over there to the playground somewhere by the yurts, which if you don't know by now, they freak me out. And I'm wearing my CIA cap thanks to Chris and Angela. Riley has discovered the wonders of the whoopee, right?
Oh. Show your s'more off?
Ooh, well.
I gotta get a picture of that.
Nom 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 nom. Check out this fire pit. This is like a bomb-proof fire pit. Nicest fire pit I have ever seen. Thanks, California. Desert again. We're in the Anza Borrego in San Diego County. I have to admit, I'm getting a little weary of the desert. I'm all sunburned. Welcome to Joshua Tree National Park. I guess that's what happens to you out here. You drink too much. All right, Jennifer, you wouldn't like this.
It's called the cholla cactus.
These are cholla cactuses,
Something like that.
according to Wikistevia. Just started to see Joshua trees, so we had to park near one so Steve can do more Jeep porn. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. So up close, I didn't realize that is pretty cool. That's the desert we just came from down there. That's a dry lake bed. Big Bear Lake is not a lake. I would encourage anyone who's ever lost anything swimming or boating in Big Bear Lake to come on out and look for it, because you might find it on the bottom of the lake. It looks better on the GPS. Looks blue. Daily update. We're at San Bernardino National Forest, right outside the group camp, which is like $160 a night. And it has a toilet over here. There's no one in the group camp. And there are really cool rock formations everywhere. But we're parked over here. Look at those rock formations. We're on our way down from Big Bear Lake, and we pulled off to the side here to get some pictures of the desert, which we're going to pass through on our way to Sequoia National Forest. You can see it's a busy road with a sheer drop off. I can't drive 55! Well, that's Lake Isabella, and Steve says it's so much lower than when he was here 2 years ago. I assume all that grassland was lake beforehand. Wow. Here is the part of the Lake Isabella that actually has water in it. That part does not. It's pretty. Wow, look how low it is.
That's crazy, it's hard to believe.
We are entering Kernville. Haha, look at this. This is cool. The mother lode.
Hopefully it's open.
Alright, after stopping for dinner at the Kern Brewing Company, I think that's what it was. We're heading to our campsite north on 99, which is supposed to be closed according to Google at some point. So we may have a long trip to the Sequoias if we have to come back down and around. We shall see, but in the meantime, enjoy the view of the setting sun on the mountain. Hello, cows. We finally made it to Sequoia National Forest and the Trail of 100 Giants. So come along for the ride. I'm not sure you're going to be able to get the size of this, but look behind me. All right, so this tree is so big it has a cave in it. And it looks like it got scorched from the fire that they had a couple weeks ago. And check this out. Up and up and up. Holy smokes. So this is about the tree we were just inside. It's 18 feet in diameter, almost 2,000 years old, 62 feet around.
And the most interesting thing, the word sequoia is the only word that contains all 5 vowels.
Oh, interesting. And 245 feet tall. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Farmers once used these giant cages to guard their livestock, meaning the openings in the trees. Interesting.
Do you think anyone would be pissed that I brought my chainsaw and cut some firewood? Oops. I mentioned that fire that was recent that came through, and the camp host said that usually it's not hot enough for the sequoias to burn, but this time it was. And some of the sequoias burned, like this big one that you used to be able to walk on. So this is a really cool part of the trail. We've got this tree right here. And then we've got this tree over here. And if you just imagine you're standing under a brontosaurus, and these are his feet. The same brontosaurus feet. And that would make this thing, it's, never mind. Here's just a quick shot of our camp at Sequoia National Forest. We just got back from the Trail of 100 Giants. And our campsite is no slouch either. Look at these guys. So apparently Sherman Pass was just opened yesterday. I guess due to the fires and landslides and snow and I don't know, people falling off the side of the road. Oh my God, look at this. What a road. My Garmin Overlander does not seem to recognize this as a road. It wants me to keep taking a U-turn.
1 mile, make a U-turn.
See? But this road actually does go to Lone Pine. We decided to stop at an overlook. It's a beautiful view. I know I say that a lot. There's Sherman Pass that we just came up. Here's the zombie cruiser. It's doing well. Gosh, this is beautiful. Except for that thing in the sky. It's pretty bright. So, it's almost June, and there's still a little bit of snow up here, and we're at 8,800 feet. All right, we're heading down from the pines, from the sequoias, into the desert of Lone Pine. Because we haven't been in enough deserts on this trip. Man, if you go off the side of that, you're gonna roll forever. My God, there's not even a guardrail now. Holy crap.
Feel like you're on Mars.
Okay, I'm gonna use both hands for this one.
Goddamn, that's scary.
In 1.5 miles, turn left on US 395.
Good morning. We had some visitors this morning in our campsite, which was just an RV park right outside of Lone Pine. It was fine. It's already really hot and it's only 9:25. So we're gonna get exploring Alabama Hills, Mount Whitney, the movie road, and the movie museum. Heading out of Lone Pine towards the Alabama Hills.
This is where everybody stages all those photos.
welcome to the Alabama Hills. We are on the movie road. Definitely not in Kansas anymore. And we just left the Alabama Hills, so now it's on to Mount Whitney. We're now on our way up to Mount Whitney on Whitney Portal Road, and that's the road we came up on. And there's Hog's Back Road that we were on, and there in the distance is the Alabama Hills and Movie Road. And as par for the course, we are arriving at camp at dusk.
Copy. I copy. There's some people up here at the top, but I'm dropping down a section that looks a little bit more bare. So hang tight, okay?
We camped here last night. We came up in the dark through that little narrow trail. And this is what we woke up to this morning. It's only 8 o'clock, but it's getting really hot already, so I conned Steve into going into town for breakfast. My treat. So let's go to breakfast.
Is that where we went last night? Mount Whitney Restaurant?
Yes. Alright, here's an appropriate picture. Cannabis dispensary with an American flag flying behind it. Go California. And that, my friends, is Lone Pine. Heading up the road into Cerro, Gordo, ghost town. And yet more desert. And then we're off to Death Valley.
This is getting more like it. Like these canyons.
We are just south and east of Lone Pine. About 11 miles.